Hey everyone, this is Professor Imler here. It's, I think, 11:25, so the class is about to end. You've either taken your exams or hopefully you're finishing up your exams. But I just got done grading the Unit 8 discussions as a whole. So, I watched the conversation unfold. Any of you had questions, you messaged me, I messaged you back. But when I sat down and read the whole thing straight through, I really have to say that I'm so proud and impressed in the way that you all engaged with some difficult material and thought about it, worked on it, talked about it in a really, thoughtful, critical, and by critical I mean you thought well about implications and possibilities, and you rethought things, not like you're being critical, but you thought about it in a critical way. And I'm really proud of the discussion you all had. Great work. When it came to the threatening aspect, we asked that question because often when these dialogues even try to begin in other spaces, they go really poorly, and it is easy for me to understand how a person who hasn't, and a lot of you all kind of talked about this, I hadn't been exposed to this method of interpreting history and current society in the ways that Baldwin and Mill and Charles Mills talk about. And so just, in my own case, whenever I was in your position in undergrad, which was a long time ago, I remember encountering readings like this, and I still have some of the books, and I have my margin notes in there, and questioning all of the it was post-colonial theory at the time, but it tied directly into what we were reading here. I had that defensive reaction, and I've tried to work on that a lot since then, but it's really easy for people to have. And I guess what I want to say here is, given how this is systemic and not personal, it's almost not about specific racist people. It's about systems and ways of organizing society and resources, and how people are treated in society, because it isn't a personal thing, but it can feel like a personal thing. That's what it made 15, 16, 17 years ago, whenever I encountered this stuff for the first time. It was that, hey, wait, I feel like this is telling me to feel guilty. I feel like I'm trying not to be racist. I'm trying not to be sexist, but yet I feel like I'm being called that anyway. And that's hard to take. And the other thing is, whenever you have a new interpretation, whenever that gets changed, there's a whole cascade of interpretations and understanding of yourself and in the world, etc., that you necessarily go through, and that can be traumatic. Below here, I need to look it up, but below the video in the announcement, we'll have this quote by Richard Rorty on how swapping identities or engaging that in a certain way, how it is very threatening. And we do kind of need to take care of how we go about approaching these types of issues. Now, that is present, and I've seen it in myself, I've seen it in my family, I've seen it in my friends, I've seen it in people I went to high school with, people that I went to undergrad with, people that I've worked with, and whether it was a factory, in an academic department, whatever it was. And so at the end of the day, in one sense, it's a normal reaction, but it's not acceptable for it to be the last end of the action. So anyway, I just want to again reiterate, great job. You all did a fantastic job talking about tricky and difficult subjects, and really proud of you all. So anyway, I've rambled on for 5 minutes now. If you've made it this far, congratulations on making it all the way through this class. You've been great, and if I don't have you in another class, either in seat or in another online class, it's been great having you, student. I'll talk to you later. Bye.